So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else, and that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute, clever, with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Moved on forwards. KYRGYZ. Zaragoza. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Zaragoza. Probing pass. Aspas. Yamal. Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Pedri gently done. Marcos Alonso. Iago Aspas picks it up out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
For a throw. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. And here's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Decent chance! De Jong.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zaragoza. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Casado. He's going to be disappointed with that. KYRGYZ. He likes Moriba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Pedri played with finesse. Shoots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oscar Mingueza. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Koundé, gently done. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Pedri. Does really well to win the ball there. Zaragoza. And the counter is on. Over to the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Out of play for a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Takes a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. And again! Couldn't quite control it.
Rashford brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Played out to the right, and it's Mingueza. Zaragoza, out to the right, played back in. Oh, good spread. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. Throw in. And it's Mingueza. Spread out to the left. He likes Moriba. Tries a measured ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He likes Moriba. Zaragoza. And that's a good ball. And Aspas! It's in! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Marcos Alonso. It's Mingueza. That's good play. Zaragoza. And it's played forward. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Rashford! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Rashford really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Kubasi cuts out the pass. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Zaragoza. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Aspas. That's a simple one for the keeper. Balde. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Casado. Now that's a lovely exchange. Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Aspas. Zaragoza. Now it's Aspas. And here's Aspas. Kubasi with the clearance. That's been won straight back. And here's Aspas. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Shot, surely! Kunde. Kubasi. Yamal. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kunde. Yamal. Casado. Moved on forwards, and here's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Casado. And here's Rashford. Rashford ploughing through the middle. Zaragoza. And he's running through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Balde. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Casado. Yamal. Lovely feet. Casado. Rafinha. Aim forwards. He likes Moriba. the left it goes. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. And it's made its way to him. And it's De Jong. Casado. Yamal. Thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri gently done. He likes Moriba. Aspas. Now it's Aspas. Zaragoza. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It is a corner, good chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Casado. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Rafinha. And it's Balde. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Oscar Mingueza. Driven forward. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Balde. That's a good run down the left. And here's Rashford. Balde tries a cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Balde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Caresses it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vicious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
He likes Moriba. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a fabulous ball. And it's Mingueza. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's out of reach. Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Pedri. Back into the middle. De Jong played into space. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And it's played forward. Eric Garcia clears it away. He likes Moriba. And Zaragoza. Ilaix Moriba. Eric Garcia gets it away. Pedri. De Jong. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ilaix Moriba, nice looking ball. Rafinha. Pedri laid out to the left flank. And it's Rashford. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Mingueza has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. Zaragoza. Oscar Mingueza. Mingueza going great guns here. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Balde. And here's Rashford, over to the left. Balde puts a cross in. And he's there to clear it. And it's Balde. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Danger averted for now. Kubasa. Zaragoza. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Chance to shoot! Rafinha. He likes Moriba. Zaragoza. And here's Aspas. Zaragoza! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now, what about this cross?
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Marcos Alonso. And here's Rashford. And it's Aspas. That's Zaragoza. And he's searching through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal! It's Mingueza. Oh, he's in! Tries a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in plenty of space here. There are a few waiting for it. Zaragoza. Zaragoza! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
De Jong, that's an imaginative pass. Iago Aspas has found the net here, of course. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Kubasi. Aim forwards. Rafinha, now he's off and running. It's run loose here. He likes Moriba. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. Casado. Now it's Rashford. He likes Moriba. Zaragoza. Nice physical challenge. Zaragoza is fouled. Purring through the gears. And here's Aspas. And he's there to get it away. Oscar Mingueza. Driving on, a real charge here. Paul Kubasi is... There's the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Aspas. He likes Moriba. Marcos Alonso. Oscar Mingueza. The pass is intercepted. Casado, gently done. Pedri. Balde. Marcos Alonso. And it's played forward. Koundé cuts it out. Balde. Balde shifted upfield. Zaragoza. Marcos Alonso. He likes Moriba. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oscar Mingueza. Zaragoza, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hit into the middle. Koundé getting this one clear. Balde shifted upfield. De Jong. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Casado. De Jong. Casado. And here's Yamal. And here's Rashford. And here's Pedri. Rafinha gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Balde. Casado. Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. Pedri spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He likes Moriba. Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rashford is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. He likes Moriba. KYRGYZ. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Casado. Pau Kubasi. Forwards and with intent. Marcos Alonso. Aim forwards. Zaragoza. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. Casado. Pedri. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He likes Moriba. a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's played forward. De Jong. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Iago Aspas looks to get on the end of this. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Casado. And here's Rashford. De Jong. De Jong. De Jong laid out to the left flank. Clears it away. Pedri have it back and can go again. And here's Rashford. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Marcos Alonso. That's been drilled forward. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal. And here's Rashford. No way through, so back it comes. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. And it's De Jong. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
Zaragoza. Aspas. Zaragoza. Out to the left it goes. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! And that was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. He likes Moriba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Just off target.
Rashford, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Looks to the other side. Iago Aspas does really well to win the ball there. Marcos Alonso. He likes Moriba. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. That's a throw. That'll be a throw. Pedri. Yamal. Casado. Balde. And it's Pedri. And here's Rashford. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, they could break here. Now it's Aspas. And that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri. Casado. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Swings it across.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Pedri. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. De Jong. That's going to go a long way. Out to the right. Oh, good spread. Mingueza's cross. Rafinha. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedri. Koundé forwards and with intent. He likes Moriba. And it's played forward. And it's Mingueza. Zaragoza, played out to the right. Mingueza's cross. Rafinha. Casado, shifted upfield. Over to the left. Now it's Rashford. Balde. De Jong. Balde picks it up now. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Zaragoza. Marcos Alonso. Iago Aspas. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Oh, That is asking for trouble. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Showing good feet. De Jong spread out to the left. Aim forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the mud.
Could be danger here. He's got away. There's the shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Ilaix Moriba. Played into the middle. Casado, gently done. Zaragoza. Oscar Mingueza. Zaragoza. Ilaix Moriba. Oh, that's nice. Al Kubasi can get it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's a real chance! Pedri played out to the left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Balde. And it's Casado. Pedri. Balde. And here's Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Rashford. De Jong. Balde tries a cross. Marcos Alonso attempts a clearance. And here's Yamal. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Rashford was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Cleared away. Yamal. Kunde. Casado. De Jong. Casado. Now it's Yamal. Pedri! Radu trying to keep this in.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oscar Mingueza.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
here's Rafinha, and it's Balde. He is just caressing the ball. Wins the duel this time.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marcos Alonso, and it's played forward. And here's Rashford. He likes Moriba. Rafinha looking for a runner. Yamal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Cleared without complication. Casado. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Out to the right. A chance to play it in. Oh, it's a great ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played back in. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Casado. Yamal. Rafinha. It's a threatening ball. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. A famous win, all but confirmed. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Jong. And it's Balde. I think we're just about done here. And here's Rashford. They are right into last chance territory. Marcos Alonso tries to clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Casado. Rafinha.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Big chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Marcos Alonso. Iago Aspas chasing after it. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Knocks it out wide. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Casado. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He likes Moriba. Marcos Alonso. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Can he latch on to this? And that's a throw-in. Can he finish? They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Dani Olmo, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.